Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Valle Verde Early College High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as faculty and staff, along with our superintendent, Dr. Xavier de la Torre, the Board of Trustees, and the Executive Cabinet enter the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Valle Verde High School Class of 2021.
Damas y caballeros, demos la bienvenida a la generación del 2021 de la preparatoria de Valle Verde.
Welcome. And now I present to you our senior class president, Diego Luna.
Will everyone please stand for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, Texas Pledge, and a moment of silence. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Graduates, you may keep your motorboards on at this time. Please remain standing until the color guard exits. The colors are presented by the Eastwood High School Army JOTC Color Guard. The cadets presenting the colors are Color Guard Commander Cadet Sergeant First Class Alan Olguin, Cadet Sergeant Joseph Comar, Cadet First Sergeant Tiffany Alvarez, and Cadet Captain Cesar Riberos. The Eastwood High School JOTC program is led by retired Major Roberto Santiago and retired Sergeant First Class Debbie Hunter. The national anthem is performed by Hannah Hayes, student body president.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing until the color guard exits. You may be seated. And now our student body president, Hannah Hayes.
Thank you for attending the graduation of Valle Verde Early College High School. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guest on stage. Representing District 76 in the Texas House of Representatives, Representative Claudia Ordaz Perez. From our Board of Trustees, Representative for the Bel Air area, Mrs. Connie Woodruff. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Xavier de la Torre. El Paso Community College Dean of Architecture, Art, Math, and Science, Dr. Carlos Amaya. At this time, will the Associate Superintendents and member of the Superintendent's Cabinet please stand to be recognized? Also, please recognize Principal of the Valle Verde Early College High School, Mr. Paul Cubby. Vice Principal of Valle Verde Early College High School, Mrs. Laura Widner. Counselor of Valle Verde Early College High School, Mrs. Maria McNulty. I would like to recognize our partners and friends from El Paso Community College and the Aceta Independent School District who have been instrumental in the success of Valle Verde Early College High School. And last but certainly not least, the best group of educators of any high school, the faculty and staff of Valle Verde Early College High School. Will you please stand? And now, our principal, Mr. Paul Cubby.
Thank you, Hannah and Diego. Okay. You know, recently I heard that on one of the numerous talent shows that seem to flood our networks, there was a contestant who called herself Nightbird. And unfortunately, she had terminal cancer. She said things, though, were okay, even though she only had a 2% chance of surviving this year. When asked, how can it be okay? Her answer was, you can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. So it's okay. A corollary to that is, you can't wait until life is easy before you decide to try. I can't tell you how many graduation speeches I've heard where we talked about perseverance and dedication. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, Newt Rockney. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up, Lincoln. I haven't failed, I just found 10,000 ways something won't work, Edison. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, which we could all use right now, Rosenwald. All these statements are great, but let's talk about the reality of actually doing it. The class of 2021, you've done more than these statements suggest. You've gone through a situation that not a single one of your parents or anybody on this stage can say they've gone through. You spent the last 50 weeks of your high school career living through a pandemic. And yet, here you are, all 88 of you, sitting here on this nice sunny morning, about ready to receive your high school diploma. What stopped this world in so many ways couldn't stop you. You couldn't wait until things resolved itself in order for you to achieve your goals of graduating from El Paso Community College and Valle Verde Early College High School. You couldn't put your learning aside until you were allowed to return to campus. You couldn't wait until things got easier. Your class has accomplished so much, way too much to list right now, but Spartans aren't about individual awards. We're about what we accomplished together. Your class has brought national attention to Valle Verde Early College High School and Isleta District. During the past 4 years, twice, U.S. News & World Report ranked Valle Verde as the best high school in the city of El Paso of all types, charter, private, or public. You know, this experience that you've gone through has been hard and unpleasant in many ways, but it's prepared you to move forward in the world capable of dealing with any future challenge. You're better prepared for any lemons that life throws at you than any graduating class before you. The fact that we're sitting here in person, thank you, shows that things are turning around. The fact that we're sending you, 88 Spartans, out into the world shows there is hope. Actually, it's more than hope. There is the undeniable belief that our future of our world is promising because of what you all are capable of accomplishing. You've already shown it. You have shown me that no matter what, the class of 2021 will make sure everything is okay. Thank you, Spartans. At this time, I would like to go ahead and welcome to the podium our El Paso Community College liaison and friend, the Dean of Architecture, Art, Math, and Science at the Valle Verde campus, Dr. Carlos Amaya.
So how do you follow that, right? That's amazing, very inspirational. Thank you very much, Mr. Covey. So good morning, graduates, class of 2021. I'm really honored and excited to be joining you all in person, right? That's a big accomplishment right there at this year's graduation festivities. And just a short, couple of, maybe it was last week or so, I was able to join you all at your award ceremony, and I left just blown away at all your accomplishments. So congratulations to you. So on to my message. So first, on behalf of El Paso Community College President, Dr. William Serrata, Vice President of Instruction and Workforce, Dr. Stephen Smith, and all the EPCC faculty and staff that work to make a successful partnership between our two institutions, I'd like to congratulate you all on earning your high school diploma. Just about a month or so ago, I celebrated with you as many of you received your associate's degree, virtually, but I was there with you. So congratulations on that as well. I'd also like to congratulate you all for making it through this past year and a half, as Mr. Covey mentioned. So I'm very proud of you, and I'm gonna share something. I feel a very special connection with you all here at Valle Verde Early College High School. Not only am I very fortunate to serve as liaison of El Paso Community College to your school, I'm also a proud parent. My daughter is graduating today, Violeta Amaya. I have a rising sophomore, Lucas Amaya. So because of this, I've gotten to know many of you all over these past years. And so my family shares the joy of your graduation with your families. So I've been able to experience this year firsthand with all of you, the faculty, staff, administration, and I commend you all for making it through this very challenging time. And as Mr. Covey said, I know that one day you'll be able to look back at these days and be proud of yourselves for making it through. I also hope that you remember Valle Verde Early College High School and EPCC and how they've played an important part in your life, and will continue to do so as you move on into the next phase of your education. You're coming from a high school that received many accolades over the years. Mr. Covey just mentioned them. Over the past 4 years, you've been recognized as a National Blue Ribbon School, and also by U.S. News and World Report as the top-ranked high school. You might not have hallways, but you have bragging rights here in town, so congratulations. Also remember this, your success isn't just a product of all your hard work, which I know you did, but also comes from the work of an amazing team. And I hope you take the time to thank your teachers, right, counselors, administrators, school staff, and of course, your parents and all the family joining you here today for making this journey with you. The next part of my message is very much related to your EPCC experience. You should be proud to be a product of EPCC and to have attended a community college. You know, nearly half of Americans who eventually earn a bachelor's degree have their start at a community college. And in Texas, community colleges represent 93% of all dual credit enrollment, of which you all benefited. And community colleges in Texas serve 70% of all freshmen and sophomores in higher ed. That's quite a feat for community colleges. You should also be proud to know that El Paso Community College has once again been listed on the index of top community colleges for Hispanics and has held the distinction of awarding the most degrees to Hispanic students for 16 years in a row. El Paso Community College plays an important part in the success of college students across El Paso. So to wrap it up, I wish you all success as you continue your educational journey. I hope that you remember EPCC as the best place to start and finish, and that you feel proud of your EPCC experience. Congratulations, Valle Verde Early College High School class of 2021.
Now at this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce our district superintendent of schools and our school's friend to the podium to share a few words. Please give a round of applause to our superintendent, Dr. Xavier De La Torre.
I need to thank Paul Covey for prefacing my speech on persistence, perseverance, and resilience. Appreciate that. Students, right. Students, you've been denied what has historically been some of the most memorable years of your young lives. Notwithstanding, the experience has drawn out, even honed, attributes in every one of you like patience, persistence, and perseverance. Human qualities that perhaps prepare you better than those before you to face and thrive in any future that lies ahead. Today is a milestone. Today we begin to emerge from this pandemic. Today you start life anew with a newfound hope and optimism. It is with great pride and humility that I am here with you in person for the Isleta Independent School District's graduation season. Let's hear it for the amazing and unstoppable Valle Verde Early College High School class of 2021. I like that because you get applause because people think you're actually done. And then you move on. Graduates, you are entering a global economy unlike any other in recent history, one that is rebounding from the myriad of challenges of 2020. But I join with everyone here today in saying that our hearts and minds are filled with high hopes for you as you take your first steps toward a limitless future. The annals of history contain any number of stories where humble beginnings, hard work, perseverance, and education gave way to amazing heights of success. Consider for a moment Jeff Bezos, a billionaire founder of Amazon. He was born up the road in Albuquerque to a 16-year-old mother and an 18-year-old father with not a lot of resources. In fact, his father was earning $1.25 an hour at a retail store when Jeff was born. His parents eventually divorced, and his mom would later marry Miguel Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who knew only one word of English when he arrived in this country. Despite overwhelming odds, Jeff became a high school valedictorian and went on to graduate summa cum laude from Princeton University. And at the height of a lucrative career in finance, Jeff worked up the courage to take a huge risk. He quit his job and opened a small online bookstore named after the Amazon River. During the pandemic, this little online bookstore that morphed into the world's largest e-commerce site made Jeff Bezos the wealthiest person on the planet, a net worth of $200 billion with a B. Over the years, Jeff has said, quote, "I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that, but I knew the one thing I would regret is not trying." This is the message I offer you today, graduates. As you make your way in the world, don't be afraid to be bold. Don't be afraid to fail forward. Take risks and then persevere until you succeed. You are part of the Isleta Independent's legacy, the District of Champions. Our resiliency, determination, and focus were evident during the past year when 2 of our schools were nominated for a prestigious National Blue Ribbon School, something that Valle Verde Early College High School has achieved. 17 campuses were named to the Texas Honor Roll, more than any district in the entire region. And Valle Verde is Isleta ISD's top-ranked high school, according to U.S. News and World Report, coming in at number 3 among all traditional magnet and charter schools in El Paso. Congratulations, class of 2021. Go out into the world and make the District of Champions proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Dr. De La Torre. At this time, we would also like to recognize those 53 seniors who, through hard work and dedication, graduated with an Associate of Arts degree from El Paso Community College. Will you please stand and be recognized? Will those who graduated from El Paso Community College with a 4.0 GPA please remain standing? We would also like to recognize 15 seniors who were able to complete the graduation requirements from El Paso Community College a semester early and earn their Associate of Arts degree in December of 2020. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. The National Honor Society was created in 1921 to recognize outstanding high school students who have demonstrated excellence in the area of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. More recently, the National English Honor Society, the Science Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta, the Math Honor Society, were created to recognize students who excel in the English arts, science, and math, and who use one's gifts in service to others. Will those graduating seniors of the Valle Verde chapter of the National Honor Society, the National English Honor Society, the Science Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta please stand and be recognized? Thank you.
Our graduating class of 88 seniors has done exceedingly well in earning scholarship money to finance the next part of their educational journey. They have raised over $10.7 million in scholarships, grants, waivers, and exceptions to help finance their post-secondary education. Will all students who received post-secondary financial aid, to include scholarships, grants, and military monies, including students who have enlisted in the military service, please stand to be recognized. Will those students earning scholarships and financial awards from their university please remain standing? Will those students earning private scholarships and/or endowments please remain standing? Thank you. At this time, I would like to announce the top 10 students of the 2021 graduating class of Valle Verde Early College High School. Will the graduate please stand when your name is announced? In alphabetical order: Hyun Chu, Jose Granados, Genevieve Jessen, Dante Padilla, Manuel Adrián Ruiz de Esparza, Uriel Vargas, Jofiel Antonio Zapata, and Nina Zhang. Congratulations. Ms. Widner will now introduce our salutatorian.
Our salutatorian is a shy and unassuming individual. She prefers to share her thoughts and beliefs through her artistic work, such as paintings and theater. Academics obviously is a strong area for her, but her love for academics is more due to its connection to the arts. On stage, she sees how science and math, how English and social studies are represented in the fine arts. In her mind, there is no separation between academic studies and the fine arts. They are highly interwoven. Her ultimate goal is to use theater to bring students who have little connection to the arts and use this newly created connection to build interest in school and academics. Besides working on this goal, our salutatorian spends time volunteering in a thrift store and writing gratitude letters to first responders through the Lovely Letter program. She also tutors students and has held offices in the Spirit Club, Theater Club, Film Club, and the class of 2021. Our salutatorian has earned almost $140,000 in scholarships and will be attending the University of Texas at Austin this fall. Hoping to realize her dream of working on stages in New York one day, ladies and gentlemen, Ileana Jones.
Thank you to the Ysleta Independent School District for working diligently so that students, teachers, and their families can come together today and celebrate our students' successes. In addition, I'd like to thank my family, friends, classmates, teachers, and administration for joining us today in our celebration of the past 4 years and the future we all await to see. The year 2020 was a rough one for us all, but as a class of 2021, we saw our situation, dealt with what we were handed, and marched ourselves right onto the stage of success. Now, we all get to wear these robes and caps, sweating in 100-degree weather, early morning on a weekday. Who knew this would be the culmination of our dreams? The class of 2021, though, has an abundance of strength, which means I think we can survive both this hot weather and whatever may come in our future. These past 4 years, strength has been exhibited by our class in various ways. Dealing with both physical and mental obstacles, the class of 2021 has shown that we are able to adapt. We showed our strength to the community by offering a helping hand, reaching out to one another, and coming together to make positive change. Now, as I look upon the stands, I notice that we're not just seniors looking forward to the next step in our lives. Despite graduating in the middle of a pandemic, we've used this time to grow from our former selves and develop valued characteristics. We've grown to be artists, soldiers, nurses, and businessmen, with the strength to lift ourselves and our community up. As we venture out into the world and dominate the fields we have passion for, I hope the class of 2021 continues to keep the same determination and strength we need to drive us to our next victory. Giving up leaves a sour taste in the mouth of a Spartan. When it gets tough, show the world that you survived worse and face the battle head on. Thank you for your time, and good luck to the class of 2021. I can't wait to see how far we'll all go. God bless.
Our valedictorian has ambitious goals, but she believes them to be completely reasonable and logical in nature. And for her, they are undeniably achievable. By 2031, she plans to have earned her Doctor of Medicine degree and her Doctor of Pharmacy degree, which she feels will only make her a better medical practitioner and researcher. She wants to travel around the world and learn about new medical procedures and medicines being developed in other countries. She then plans to return to El Paso and share her knowledge in our region to improve our local healthcare. This ambition and drive were clearly evident in her 4 years at Valle Verde Early College High School. She's an AP honor student, a member of 4 honor societies, and is on the El Paso Community College President's List. She competed on the high Q and robotics teams and served as the class of 2021 secretary. She also became certified in the full Microsoft suite while earning expert certification in Word and Excel. Outside the classroom, she was involved in community service projects such as providing foster care to puppies, volunteering with Special Olympics, and working extensively in a community outreach program that helped with medical costs for those in financial need. This past year, she was awarded over $349,000 in scholarships and will be attending Rutgers University in New Jersey this fall. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2021 valedictorian, Ida Font.
Actually, a free scholarship at UT Austin, so that's okay.
Thank you for the introduction, Mrs. McNulty. I am honored to stand before the esteemed faculty and staff of Valle Verde Early College High School, the audience members watching from the stands or from their devices, and my accomplished classmates. Before I begin my speech, I want you all to take a moment to thank the people who shaped me into the person I am today. First, the teachers who inspired me by passionately teaching the subject, serving as club sponsors and enriching their lessons by connecting them to real life. Second, my beloved classmates and friends who reminded me that there is more to life than being successful with academics. And last but not least, my wonderful family for supporting me as I push beyond my limits to become a resilient and ambitious young woman. I want you all to take a moment to reflect on the class of 2021's motto, "You're on mute." Is it merely a phrase that commemorates our experiences from a year based on online meetings? Or does it serve as a reminder that remains relevant after high school? I assume that at one point in our lives, we have all metaphorically muted ourselves. You may have withheld your opinion from a conversation to avoid a pointless conflict or an embarrassing mistake. Maybe you silenced a part of yourself that you believe will destroy everything you worked for. Perhaps you refuse to speak to a person because you believe their unique talents or incredible intellect create a point of view that clashes with your own. These situations often convince us that it is better to stay quiet and avoid the unpredictable aspects of life. However, they also hold the potential to inspire us, teach us valuable lessons, and help others do the same. The conflict or mistake you wanted to avoid could help you explore your own point of view while finding people who share your opinion. The side of your personality that you wanted to hide may be necessary to overcome a problem you were stuck on. The talented or intellectual individual could be excited to teach you what they know and learn something from you in exchange. Just as we reminded our teachers, "You're on mute," when they started teaching the day's lesson without unmuting themselves, we need to remember to unmute ourselves when we feel uncomfortable or terrified to learn what we can from our experiences. Our class motto is a tool that can help us as we leave high school and part our ways with our classmates. And I know that the members of the class of 2021 will be successful as they pursue careers such as nurses, doctors, philosophers, engineers, artists, pharmacists, and more, because they are reliable, intelligent, and incredibly creative Spartans. Thank you, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Ada and Liana. Appreciate those wonderful words of inspiration. At this time, the senior class has a special announcement to make. May I please draw your attention to the screens for the presentation of the senior gift.
Hi, my name is Yuvia, and I'm the class of 2021 historian.
Hi, I'm Ruben, and I'm the vice president of the class of 2021.
Hi, I'm Diego, and I'm the class of 2021 president.
Paul Covey, principal of Verde Early College High School.
Hi, I'm Norbert. I'm the class of 2021 class treasurer.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm the class of 2021 parliamentarian.
Hi, I'm Aida, and I'm the class of 2021 secretary.
Mr. Covey, faculty and staff of Verde College, the class of 2021 would like to present our class gift to you. A class bench with our plaque and senior quote on it.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And lots of kids will definitely appreciate having more places to sit on our great campus. And thank you, class of 21, for all you've done. It's been a tough year for you all, but really appreciate everything you've gone through.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Mr. Covey.
Thank you, class of 2021, for that wonderful gift. It is tradition in the Isleta District to recognize top 10 seniors nominated by the faculty at graduation. Our award is named after Leonidas, the Spartan general who led 3,000 Spartans against insurmountable odds. They fought and defended their land for much longer than was thought to be humanly possible. Like Leonidas, these 10 seniors helped lead their class in overcoming obstacle over obstacle and helped lead the way through a pandemic. While achieving individual accomplishments, they more importantly made Verde a better school for themselves and for generations to come. While there are many seniors in this class, far more than these 10 that deserve this award, only 10 can be chosen. These are our Leonidas Award winners for the class of 2021. Our first Leonidas Award goes to a student who excels in both humanities and STEM. He is a competitor for robotics team while also volunteering for our local historical society. He is the captain of our high Q team this year and was the only junior on our city co-championship team in 2020. This Spartan is the first to score a passing score on all 4 of our required AP courses. He helped co-found a tutoring club and helped numerous students in U.S. history so they could challenge the AP U.S. history test. He felt a true Spartan should help others succeed. Uriel Vargas, our resident philosopher, is the recipient of this first Leonidas Award for the class of 2021. The next recipient is a gentleman who served as a leader in the senior class during a time when his class would not be able to meet in person. In such dire circumstances, it is difficult to be a leader. But he did not hesitate when he had to step up to the plate. Organizing senior events, helping plan graduation, and coordinating the senior gift are not easy to do in the midst of a pandemic. But he took the lead without pause. This is undoubtedly just his first step as he continues his growth in leadership and academics in college and his career. Our senior class president, Diego Luna, is our second Leonidas Award winner.
You can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records, sleep I never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. You never gonna know if you never even try.
Fluent in 4 languages, this Spartan is truly a gifted individual. Engaging and dedicated, she serves as a leader in and out of the classroom. In the classroom, she encourages students and helps tutor her peers. She's never afraid to question what she knows and to expand on it. Through her perseverance, she kept the academic decathlon and UIL journalism teams alive during the pandemic and helped lead our school to its first UIL team district championship. Despite all of her successes, she remains humble as any student. A talented artist, Ayun Chu, has clearly earned his 3rd Leonidas Award.
Be politicians, be preachers, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers.
Making a difference to Valle Verde was a goal of this senior even before she started to attend our school. While in middle school, she was often seen at Valle Verde community service events such as Special Olympics, lending our students a hand. Surprisingly, she did all of this while hardly uttering a word, as she was very shy and humble. While she remains humble, shyness has kind of fallen by the wayside a little, as she has emerged as one of our top student leaders. She has served on the Superintendent's Advisory Committee and stood here before the crowd and sang our national anthem. Our Valle Verde Student Body President, Hannah Hayes, is truly deserving of this Leonidas Award.
You can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
The 5th Leonidas Award goes to a student who is described by her teachers with numerous adjectives. Compassionate, kind, thoughtful. What is so amazing is despite this individual's numerous academic achievements, her personality and treatment of her fellow students is what first comes to mind by all her teachers. For 2 years in a row, she competed at the science fair and advanced to the Sun Country Science Fair. During the pandemic, she served as a role model for her fellow students on how to preserve and succeed in class. Her maturity, yet calm nature is admired by all. Our valedictorian, Ida Fong, is our 5th Leonidas Award winner. This Leonidas Award goes to a student whose art teacher states went from being a shy, new 9th grader to a confident young man in just 4 years at Valle Verde. I noticed it myself when I would watch classes on Google Meets that this student always seemed willing to participate regardless of the subject and doesn't hesitate to engage in debate. While he was too shy to put himself out there much in 2017, after a few years, he was entering art contests representing our school. By his senior year, it was his Christmas artwork that was chosen for our district Christmas card. Artistic, intelligent, and confident, our 6th Leonidas Award goes to Zophiel Hausen.
You can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk the guy, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame.
A true scientist at heart, this student has been successful in and out of the classroom. As a student, her focus and determination are beyond measure, which led her to success at both El Paso Community College and Valle Verde. Outside the classroom, she was part of the Science Club and the Science National Honor Society. In her extracurriculars, she was a clear leader as she was president of the Science Club and UL Science Team leader. She didn't use these roles simply to advance her love of science, but also to help lead community service projects through those organizations, such as the fall festivals and the collection of items for those in need. Nina Zhang is recognized with our 7th Leonidas Award. Our 8th Leonidas Award goes to a young man who I could count on for help in any project beginning his freshman year. Whether it was help to make instructional videos, serve on committees, or assist in student projects or school projects, this Spartan was one of the first students we would turn to. He was a Spartan from day one and always strived to make Valle Verde a better campus for all. It was his idea to create a reward system for those students who took care of their iPads and followed all the rules in their use. His commitment to all students is evident not only by how he assists other students, but also how he helped out in fairs and events at schools across the district. However he can serve, he will. This Leonidas Award goes to Dante Padilla.
Politicians be preachers. Be believers, be
Our 9th Leonidas recipient is a student who truly goes out of her way to help students of all types. One of her teachers describes her as kind and empathetic. She's also willing to take a stand when she feels something is not right, as I know all too well. But she will do so in a productive manner that accomplishes positive change. She was the first female from our campus to join the Tejano Empowerment Network at El Paso Community College, which previously only focused on young males. Within our district, she was a member of the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, where she confidently expressed the needs of our campus. Violeta Maya is proudly given this next Leonidas Award. Our last Leonidas Award goes to a student who's energetic, full of positive energy, and serves as an example for all others about true Valle Verde spirit. While very intelligent and hardworking in class, this student stands out when she's on stage. About 4 years ago, our Spartaneers dance team went from a fun activity to a true team that participated in district dance festivals and events. When many of that team graduated 2 years ago, she refused to let the team fade away, and she kept it active. She was chosen to be one of the members of the All-Star Dance Team in the District Winter Dance Festival and was clearly one of the highlights on that team. Our 10th and final Leonidas Award goes to Jolyn James.
Be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, standing in the Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, our class of 2021 Leonidas Award recipients. Give them a big round of applause. Okay, thank you. And now the time we all joined here for. Ms. Connie Woodruff, Dr. De La Torre. It is my honor and privilege to hereby certify to you that these students have met all the requirements of the Isleta Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency and are certified to receive their diploma. Ms. Woodruff.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible privilege it is to stand before you today to honor and celebrate our graduates' successful journey with the Isleta Independent School District. Class of 2021, This past year has been challenging and filled with many obstacles, and I'm going to do the perseverance thing too. But in facing these difficulties, you have shown perseverance, determination, and strength. You have made your loved ones, teachers, and the district proud as you've been resilient and resourceful. Whether it was online learning, restricted athletics, alternative fine arts instruction, or less time spent with your friends, you stayed focused on your studies, and you have shown what being a Spartan means. With these accomplishments, the YSD community looks forward to your future and to all the amazing things you will do. As for the hardworking staff, faculty, and administration at Verde Early College High School, your outstanding devotion to students and service excellence came shining through this year as we shifted to remote learning and faced a new world of challenges that came with it. Your dedication to students is exceptional, and the Board of Trustees extends its deepest thanks and appreciation for all you do. And now, class of 2021, the time has come for you to join the successful ranks of Valverde alumni everywhere. It is my pleasure to announce that you have completed your education at the Isleta Independent School District. Mr. Covey, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby accept that these students have fulfilled the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to graduate. Congratulations, Spartans. You did it. Best wishes and good luck to the class of 2021.
Ida Mei-Ling Fong. Ileana Louise Jones. Yeun Chu. Jose Granados Martinez. Genevieve Marie Jessen. Dante Adrian Padilla. Manuel Adrián Ruiz de Esparza. Uriel Vargas. Jofiel Antonio Zapata. Ying-Sing Zhang. Fernando Acosta Jr. Abigail Agosto. Ruben Israel Aguilar. Violeta Belén Amaya. Alexandria Aragon. Cristina Andrea Arango. Alexis Marie Armendariz. Jonathan Avila. Danya Nirvana Briones. Patricia Asenet Caldera. Frank Anthony Cobos. Jonathan Andrew Cortez. Jericho Victor Crespin. Veronica Ann de la Cruz. Caitlin Faye Marie Delgado. Luis Arturo Delgado. Jason Isaiah Duran. Renee Emmanuel Phoenix Duran. Martina Flores Guillen. Brian Aaron Gamboa. Eric Garcia. Marcus Anthony Grajeda. Axel Fernando Granados. Naomi Victoria Gutierrez. Ilian N. Guzman. Hannah Abigail Hayes. Brianna Karen Hernandez. Devin Andrew Hernandez. Matthew J. Hernandez. Jose Luis Herrera Jr. Daniela Alejandra Holguín. Zofiel Sagan Urias Hausen. Jolene Anastasia James. Andrea de Jesus Jaques. Ana Karen Jimenez Carvajal. Amber Dream Samantha Lopez. Vincent Isaiah Lopez. Diego Dominic Luna. Eileen Yahaira Martinez. Alicia Irais Martinez. Jason Mercado. Kayla Reese Minjares. Nicholas Alexander Mitro. Daislyn Corinne Molinar. Cesar Isaac Montelongo. Daniel Eduardo Montes. Mireiva Anaí Montoya. Paul Raymond Muniz. Jessica Munoz. Damián Noriega Mauricio. Eduardo Ontiveros. Norbert Ornelas. Aaron Jude Payne. Celeste Noelani Potter. Andra Ebony Quintana. Jacob David Quintana. Jonah E. Ramirez. Ivan Gerardo Ramos. Zaria Lynette Ramos. Jaylin Marie Rangel. Olivia Alejandra Regalado. Lluvia Renteria. Giovanni Angel Reyes. Oscar Alonso Reyes. Perla Itzel Rocio. Jennifer Ashley Rodriguez. Katrina Alexis Segoviano. Christian Seth Sierra. Luis M. Solorzano. Zelia Renee Soto. Cassandra Dion Spaccaratelli. Neve Sabel Tulis. Simone Montserrat Valdez. Isabel Elizabeth Vigil. Melanie Cassidy Wallsmith. Ladies and gentlemen, our last graduate, but definitely not least, Maya Ann Young. We're waiting. We'll wait for the students to get to their seats. Awesome. You got it right? Okay. Maya's ready. You guys ready? Maya will now lead the class in the tassel ceremony. Please stand. Go for it, Maya. Congratulations.
Thank you, family and friends, for coming to class of 2121. Graduation, graduates, you did it. Congratulations. Family, please meet your graduates at your cars. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful rest of the day.